Hi there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for this Friday's surprise, and it's Distant Kingdoms. So here we go. What's this game about? Well, it's about city building, exploration, and going on adventures with, well, quite some surprises. Let's launch a game. As you can see, it's still in early access. You can buy it for around 25 euros in my country. Don't know what it will cost in your country. And it's not finished because, well, we can't play the campaign. You can play a tutorial, which is quite nice and teaches you all the basics of the game. But we're going to go with free play. And of course, I want to show you a lot about this game. So we'll take the most easy map for now. With open spaces, here are the 4 races we can choose from: the Dwarves, the Elves, the Humans and the Orcish. And of course going with Human is just a bit too easy. So we'll be Elves this time. And there it goes. It's going to load up, which takes some time. Well, take the time to look at this picture because, well, we see normal houses, but we also see something magical. So strange things can happen in this game. And of course, it is very wise if you have never played this to start by playing the tutorial. It will teach you the real basics of the game. And well, that's kind of important because otherwise you'll make pretty easy mistakes. But yeah, as soon as we get there through the portal, we will start with a small civilization. There we are. Well, as you can see here, this is our realm overview. This is who we are, where we are. I'll pause for a second. Well, this is the world, the part of the world where we will be starting. And that's kind of fun because, well, you can see these deer, there are berries, there's stone, there's woods. But usually if you look around, you can see, well, there's a nice pile of water, some sort of old statue. So apparently there are already inhabitants in this world. There's this tunnel. Well, perhaps we can explore that later on. Let's hope there's no bad stuff in it. But we'll get building. So let's start by building a road, because everything, as it should be, needs to be connected by a road. So let's do that to make sure that all we build can function. Now we need houses for a start. If you hit the Q button, you can rotate your things. Same with the E, and then it will turn around. So yeah, let's build a few homes, because we'll be needing them. Let's get time going. Let's see if they'll build them. They should be. Now, of course, we also need a small marketplace and we need a small warehouse. Oops, wrong button. Sometimes I do struggle with the buttons. That's what happens with all these games where you don't, but they don't use the same buttons for rotation. So some games use R and T for rotations, others use Q and E, or things just differ every now and then, and that can make it tough. But it's fine. Alright, we now have a warehouse and a marketplace, and now our homes are being built, and that will surely help us progress in the game. I'm going to build a nice block of 6 houses. I'm going to put a road around it so all the houses can be reached. And well, when you build houses, we are low on money, by the way. Should probably not have built all those roads. When you build houses, you can attract immigrants, and well, there are a few immigrants that could come into our city. You already have 2 people living in this house, 2 in this house, 2 in this house, so that's very good. They're going to bring all the building materials to these houses so they can start to build that. And quite slowly, the first things in our village are taking shape. Now, interesting thing, you get these notifications here. So the mini marketplace is experiencing a shortage of bread. So at some point we need to get some bread, I guess. It has berries and it has water. So probably had that in stockpile, because otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, we have that in stockpile, but we have to get those, of course. And well, here you see the technology tree. And well, there's quite a few technologies to investigate. But this really helps you to get through the different stages of the game. What I really like about this game is that the tech tree helps you to develop yourself. So if we want to get to the next tech, which is resource working, so we can get berries, it shows you a certain set of conditions. So we need 8 residents in our village, we need a small marketplace, a small warehouse, and we need to start the game. Now, if you fulfill these, you can unlock this technology and get going with that. So these technologies help you to slowly work your way through the game, get to know all the buildings, and really just enjoy yourself with it. So what you have to do is we set the focus on this. We can see it right here now as well. And all we have to do is wait until all the requirements are fulfilled. We can then say, yes, it's done. And then we can continue with that. We just need one more resident to come live with us. And there he is. All objectives complete. Dismiss. Well, we can now dismiss it. What we have to do now is try and get a new tech. But right now we can unlock it. So yeah, let's unlock it. Here it is. We can now get berries and water and wood. And now we can select a different thing to research. So we can get mining, but we need 10 houses, a lumberyard and a water well. We can go with denser housing. We need 12 houses. Or we can go with farming. We only need 8 houses for that, a lumberyard and a gathering hut. So this is the smallest step to take at once. So we're going to set that as a focus. Here we can see what we need to do, and then we can continue. And of course we can see here we have new options unlocked. Now this is where you see all the buildings. You can also just skip it to all the primary industries. For instance, a gathering hut where you can get berries, or a lumberyard. So yeah, let's start with a bit of food production. Now use the WASD keys to make sure that you get all you need in terms of map movement. And then, well, I'm going to place it right here, I think. It says it's a valid place, but it's not building it. Why not? Well, I've got no clue. It should be building it. We can already lay the road, of course. That wouldn't be a problem. Probably because we don't have the money and we don't have the wood. So perhaps we should get a lumberyard first. That might be a smart choice. Of course, you need to play that in the woods, where it can, you can see the blue circle, that's where it can get its resources. So if we place it in the woods, it'll get resources there. Still can't build it though, which is a problem, but we'll have to wait a bit. We'll speed time up, and then hopefully the money comes flowing in. It should though, because, well, as long as you have people in your village, money should come in. Yep, there it goes. We get a net income of 10. So yeah, let's wait a little bit longer and we can build. There it is. We can build our lumberyard now. Yep, there we go. So don't build too many roads in the beginning because it'll just cost you money. Although now we need to build a road. Otherwise we can't reach the lumberyard. And we do need to reach the lumberyard. There we go. Well, this should start to function. There it goes. Its efficiency is pretty high. 100% efficiency, so there are enough trees. Now, if you run out of trees, you can always try planting new. It'll cost you some of your money, but that's fine. You can deal with that. Same goes with the berries. So as soon as we have the berry guy, it's pretty easy to just sow new berries. Don't worry about that. Well, we can get extra houses, which means extra taxes. But, well, we'll have to wait until we have the money, of course. So that's the thing with this game, especially in the beginning. You really have to be careful with what you build and where you build it. Otherwise, you just end up with no money, and you can't do that much. Let me check. How much does a gathering hut cost? 50 coins. All right. Well, we make nothing at the moment, because we were building something. But yeah, extra houses help you to gain extra money. So I guess we should just keep going with the houses first. Make sure we have all 8 that we need. People can come in, then they can start doing the jobs, which is also important. It's connected by road right now. I'm not going to build an extra road at the moment. Yeah, we should have an income of 12 this month, so that should be good. And especially when we get the berries and people can start buying them, that'll be good. Just takes a bit of time. And our wood is really coming together. We already have 56 wood again. So our woodcutter is doing a good job. Now, sometimes this game can feel a bit slow in the beginning. Right now we have to wait until we can get the berries, but you'll see later on, and well, we might be able to experience that during this episode already, that things will go pretty quickly. So when you have people going on an adventure, doing exploration, you have things to build in your city, you have to check the technology tree. Things can go very quickly. So don't be discouraged thinking, oh well, this is a slow game, there's nothing to do. You will get a lot of things to do pretty quickly, just not right now. Alright, we have everything, so we can unlock farming. Nice. We can go for bread baking, but I think we should first go with the, yeah, probably this one, stone. Let's get some stone. Alright, so 2 things to do now. Get a crop farm, get a water well. Now the water well will provide water to the city. And of course you need to store that in your warehouse and your marketplace needs to sell it. So could be a good thing to just keep it close. Now if you take a good look, you can see if you turn it around, there is an access point. So they have to get to it. So we'll build it right there. And that way people can access it. That'll work. Slowly still money is flowing in. And all we need now is 2 extra homes for the extra money. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. If we have the money, of course, and then we'll have to build a piece of road to connect it, but that's fine. Don't really worry about the money. It'll come in later and you have plenty of money. Alright, there we go. Now I've made a row of 5 houses, which is, in my opinion, pretty much the max. Perhaps you should do it even smaller because, well, people have to walk all the way over this road to get right here. If you get an extra road in, that could be very smart. I didn't do that this time, but yeah, next time I might just do that. Alright, we have everything to get into mining as well. So let's unlock mining. There we go. And now I want denser housing. Let's set focus on it. But first, let's get into mining because we want to get that stone out of this nice stone pile. So there we go. We just need a bit of money for that. And then we can start working on stone. And of course we need to do farming, which is, well, quite fun. So let's wait until we get the money. Same time we can see we already have 20 people in our village. And happiness is 64. It was 50 when we started, so I'd say we did quite okay with that. Just need a little bit of money to finish this road so they can get the construction materials there. But yeah, I think we're doing fine. Now, as you can see in the building area, you can only build in the green areas, but we can unlock new areas. Not right now, but we can do that rather quickly, so I'll show you when we get to it. For now we need to find a nice place for our farm. Where should I put it? Well, I think I'm going to put it somewhere here. Oh, that's the wrong button. I think if we put it somewhere here we can do nice with the farm. Alright, let's wait for the money. And the fun thing with the farm is you can place your own fields. So as soon as the farm is done, we get to place the fields where we want them in a certain zone, of course, so you can make that the way you like it and the way you want your village to look. So that's a cool thing. Alright, we still make small amounts of money, 10 a month, so let's get on. Next month we can build it. Here we go. Now we need a road, of course. Let's save up a little bit more money. As you can see, this small icon over there, it's not attached to a warehouse. This is the warehouse icon. So it can't get the resources it needs. So now we attach it, then the icon will go away and they can move equipment and stuff to start building it. And there it goes. Perfect. Alright, let's use a bit of money we have to build another road here. And then we need 2 more houses to fulfill the denser housing research. So yeah, let's build 1. Come on, let's build 1, I said. Oh, we don't have the money for it. That's why. Well, then let's continue with the farm first. Here we have the farm. Now you can see placed field, delete field, or delete all fields. Well, we need 6. So we're going to place 6 fields. You can see fields rather big. So we'll have to think about where we place them and how we place them. I'm not sure I have found a ideal setup or something yet. So we'll just have to see. Well, this is one. If we rotate it, how far can we get? Yeah, we can just get it right there. So that's not really working for me. Oops, wrong button. So we have 1. This is 2. I don't know. Oh, we can 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, these are the 6 fields it needs. It's starting to put out grain. 7 people can work there, so that's good. A lot of people are happy, and now we are producing grain. And the next thing I want to get, of course, is a bakery where we can bake the bread from the grain. That'll be nice. This guy's still working very well. We can put it on auto regrow as soon as we get that research done. Then it will plant new stuff automatically and then keep all the good work up. But we are getting berries, so that's good. We do have a stockpile. We have a stockpile of water, so yeah. We already have grain, so that's going pretty quickly. This might need some extra workers, so it's time to build the extra houses. Oops, that's a farm. Here we go. One more. And probably do another one, but we don't have the money for it, so let's wait a second. Well, production costs a lot of money, which means that we really need to start selling some extra goods to make sure that we get all the money that we need. Because right now we don't make that much money. However, as soon as we unlock bread, we can start selling that. People will be very happy with that because it's the luxury resource and we can upgrade the houses, meaning that they will pay more taxes. Alright, we got all the houses, so the danger housing is unlocked. Let's get with bread baking. Well, all we need is some extra residents and we are done. Now, how to get extra residents? Well, for instance, you can upgrade your home. Use this button for it. You can upgrade the density, so more people should be able to live in there. Now we have the wood, we have the stone. All we have not is the money. There we have the money, perfect. And as you can see, the picture of the house changes and it gets from 2 inhabitants to 4. Which means by just upgrading our houses, we can get the number of residents that we need. And as you can see here, these pay 4 in tax and this pay 8 in tax. So just upgrade the houses is a pretty cheap way to earn more taxes and get more villagers in. So that's what we're going to do right now. And all we need to do now is upgrade 2 more homes and we'll be done. And we have everything to unlock baking. Yeah, we are making nice amounts of money. It's not going too fast, but that's okay. And then it's time to start working towards unlocking the world map. I think we can already see the world overview. Here you can see it's a pretty big world, and these squares are all the, or I don't know what they're called, hexagons or something. This is the whole world that we can check out and research. But right now, well, we can go check out this piece of the world, but we can't do anything with it because we can't hire people to do the scouting for us. And as soon as we can unlock the tavern, we can actually send people out into the world and make them do nice things. So what I'm going to do is unlock this, make sure that we get bakery. There we go. And that should get us into exploration. We need quite a few people for that, but that's fine. Let's go get that. Oh, let's unlock this first. Perfect. Now we can get baking. Now let's see the industries. A windmill and a bakery. Let's go start with the windmill. And it fits nicely there. We'll build it on this side so we can see it pretty well. Need to wait until the money arrives and then there it is. Alright, let's go ahead with the bakery as well. We're starting to run low. Yeah, that's true. We need to upgrade a few more homes soon. Ooh, there's a message. Raining skies. Back in the elven territory of Toralas, today would have been the night of the raining skies, a natural phenomenon where light streamed from the skies in a stunning display. A different world means a different sky, so the elves are feeling a bit put out that they can't celebrate such a colorful event. Still, they're doing the best they can to remain optimistic. It must be hard not being able to celebrate. Throw a festival in their honor. Alright. So you get a lot of these text messages all the time. I don't think message quests or something, or things that affect the happiness of your people and how they see the world. And it's fun every now and then. Some are positive, some are negative, or have negative effects, but that's fine. It really gives you a feel of that you're actually playing with these people and you have to make them happy. The social aspect of the game is still pretty much in development, but it has a nice factor. Later on, but now we are a race of elves, but later on we'll get different species living in our village and we have to make sure that everyone is happy and everyone feels good, which is a very fun part of the game. Alright, all we need to do now is wait until we can get the bakery and we can start selling bread. Now, of course, you make the money by having everyone pay taxes, but still, it's very good to meet their needs. Almost there. And there we go. The bakery. Alright, so what I will try to do now is start to upgrade a few more homes, build a row of extra homes, and that should be sufficient to reach the 60 inhabitants that we need to actually start some exploration. I'm going to build a single row of homes here right now at this point. Maybe we need to move the berry guy later on. I have to check how costly it is. The gatherer's huts just cost us some money and wood. Well, that's okay. If we can move it, I don't know, somewhere there. Hit the wrong button again, of course. We can move it somewhere here. That might be better because there's a lot more room here. So I think I'm going to do that. We'll build one right here as soon as we have the money, of course. There it is. Then we should get rid of this one. And when we do, we can actually use this space for a whole block of houses, which is nice. I think that's good. First we need to build a road, of course. We need to connect it. There we go. Now let's get rid of this building. Bye. Oh, that goes pretty easy. And yeah, let's build some extra homes. 2 more. That'll bring in extra taxes. Well, since we're doing a lot of building, we lost a bit of money last month, of course. But I think with all the extra buildings, we can do a good job. Alright, try planting some extra. We need 40 coins for that. So let's wait a bit. And then we'll plant. I'll move this around. We didn't hit 40 yet. We do at the end of the month. Or at the start of the new month, probably. There we go. There grow the new berries. And now they can produce a lot. Perfect. Well, 38 out of the 60 people that we need. So we'll still need to build a few more homes. Well, our little town is taking shape. And I really like the graphics for the mill, for instance, or the little farm. The graphics of this game are kind of cute, I have to say. And of course things look rather normal, I think, at this point. But there will of course be a point where things will start to look more magical. Thing is, we can't do everything in just one episode of this game. So if you want to see all the magical stuff, come back for another episode, of course. But yeah, right now this is looking okay. Here we go, building roads so they can develop those houses. Well, I think we did get everything that we can right now. Yeah, we did. It's time for the tavern. Alright, let's build these 2 extra homes. Bring in more people, more money. And now all we need to do is some upgrading. But we're getting there. 16 more people. And we are ready to increase to 60 residents. And, well, they are getting the luxury goods, which is nice. That makes them really happy. 2 elves living there, which is, well, what they're supposed to do. Go live there, because, well, that's the place they should be. Now, as soon as we interact with other villages in the world map, we can find new villages with humans, orcs, or dwarfs, or other elves. As soon as that happens, people from different species can start to live in our village as well. So if you find a village of orcs, then orcs can start to live in our village. And that's, yeah, I really like the fact that it can happen like that. And then, of course, also tensions can happen, so we'll have to be aware of that. Now, as you can see, we're making 26 now. So that's a good amount. Really starting to make some money now. Alright, we just need to upgrade 2 more homes. And everything will be done. Alright, Stony Foreman. The foreman of the stone mine has decided not to pay his staff. The staff, understandably, is getting angry. Force him to pay or keep quiet and hope the foreman sees sense. If we force him to pay, we get a higher efficiency, but maintenance will go up. And if we keep quiet, 3% of jobs will go for a month. Well, we'll force him to pay. Of course, you have to pay your laborers. What's this? I don't like it that way. Alright, well, 1 more house to be upgraded. Then we need to build a tavern and we can get into the world. Well, they're pretty happy in these homes, so that's nice. And the fun thing is you can always downgrade a home if you want to. So if you can't meet their needs or something like that, you can always just downgrade it again if that's needed. There we go. Oh, they needed some extra wood. Interesting. So we're running out of wood slowly every now and then. We have to keep an eye out on that. But yeah, we have everything. So let's get the unlock exploration. Now, of course, we also want magic, set focus, and unlock, because we already have everything. So let's continue with the citizen tier. Unlocking citizens provides you with, well, citizens, so people of a higher class, which is interesting. So let's set that focus. We'll get to that later. Now, I just want to build the tavern. It's pretty costly in terms of wood and money. We do have the stone already, so that's good. So I guess at some point we might be needing an extra lumber yard to make sure that we get, how do you say that? All the wood that we need. But for now, let's start working on the tavern. And, well, the money is coming in quite hard. Wood not so fast, so maybe I'm going to build the extra lumber yard pretty soon. First, let's start building on the tavern as soon as we have the money, because I believe we can do that. As soon as you can pay for it, you can build it. Although they just need to bring the resources, and that'll take some time. There we go. Yep, the money is in, so let's await the resources. Now let me check the lumber yard. We should build an extra one, I think. Well, what I want to do is place it on this side, this part. So yeah, let's build a road there and then place it so it's connected to the road and we don't have to get an extra road for it. If you know what I mean. Alright, we have the money for it, so there it goes. That means extra wood. They are bringing it in, just not as fast as I wanted. And I guess in the meantime, we should be keep upgrading our homes. Oh, we don't have wood for it now, of course. Alright, well, we can do something else. We can just do it like this. And then get rid of this road so we can build homes here. Well, they cost wood, but not that much, and of course homes bring in money, so I'm going to build them anyway. And, well, this is going rather quickly. However, the thing is, we have been already at it for half an hour, so I had fun. Time's going quickly. I hope you had some fun with this too. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more episodes pretty quickly with this game, so you can see more of it, and then we'll switch to another game again. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, and of course tune in next episode to see the tavern being built and us exploring the world and getting into magic. See you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.